Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to talk about something that separates those who dream from those who truly achieve: taking risks. Many people hesitate to take risks because they fear uncertainty or failure, but the truth is, risk is not just something to be avoided. It is the very bridge that connects you to new opportunities. Think about it. Every breakthrough, every great achievement began with someone stepping into the unknown. When you stay within the safe boundaries of what you already know, you limit yourself to what is already available. But when you take a risk, you open the door to possibilities that were invisible before. Opportunities don't usually knock politely on the door of comfort. They demand action, boldness, and sometimes a leap of faith. Taking risks allows you to explore uncharted territories where innovation, growth, and success reside. Without crossing that bridge of risk, you might never realize what you are truly capable of, or discover the path that leads you to your biggest goals. So, don't wait for the perfect conditions or guarantees, because they rarely come. Instead, understand that risk is a necessary step on the journey toward any meaningful opportunity and success. The moment you embrace risk, you begin to see the world not as a place to fear, but as a landscape full of potential waiting to be claimed. Many people fear failure so much that they avoid taking risks altogether. But failure is not the enemy. It's one of the most valuable teachers you will ever have on your path to success. When you fail, you learn lessons that no book, class, or mentor can fully teach. Failure strips away illusions and shows you clearly where you went wrong, what didn't work, and what needs to be changed. It forces you to reflect, adapt, and grow stronger. Without failure, you remain stuck in the same place, repeating the same mistakes or never pushing your limits far enough. Think about the greatest achievers in history. None of them succeeded without facing setbacks. In fact, their failures often became the stepping stones to their greatest breakthroughs. When you embrace failure as a necessary part of the process, you develop resilience, persistence, and humility. You begin to see failure not as a stopping point, but as a vital checkpoint on your journey. The moment you stop fearing failure and start learning from it, you free yourself to take bigger risks and dream bigger dreams. So don't be discouraged by setbacks. Instead, welcome them, study them, and use them to fuel your determination. Failure is not the end of the road. It's the signpost that points you toward the path of success. Comfort zones might feel safe and cozy, but they are actually dangerous traps that hold you back from reaching your true potential. When you stay in your comfort zone, you stick to what is familiar, predictable, and easy. It's like living inside a bubble where nothing challenges you and nothing changes. But growth, innovation, and achievement never happen in comfort zones. Real progress requires pushing beyond those limits, facing uncertainty, and confronting challenges that make you uncomfortable. The problem is, our brains are wired to avoid discomfort because it signals risk or danger. That's why so many people choose the safe path and never take the necessary risks to grow. But life doesn't reward comfort, it rewards courage. If you want to achieve big goals, you must be willing to leave behind the security of the known and step into the unknown. That's where you discover new strengths, learn new skills, and expand your horizons. Staying inside your comfort zone might protect you from short-term pain or failure, but in the long run, it stops you from evolving and reaching your dreams. So don't let comfort fool you into complacency. Recognize it for what it is, a trap that keeps you small. Break free from it, take bold steps, and embrace the discomfort of growth. That's the only way to unlock your true potential and achieve something extraordinary. Taking risks is not just about chasing rewards, it's also about building the inner strength you need to face life's challenges head on. Every time you take a risk, you're stepping into unfamiliar territory, and that requires courage. Even if things don't go exactly as planned, the very act of trying something new teaches you valuable lessons and boosts your confidence. Confidence doesn't come from always succeeding. It comes from knowing that you can handle whatever comes your way, no matter the outcome. Risk also builds resilience, the ability to recover quickly from setbacks and keep moving forward. Life is unpredictable and setbacks are inevitable, but those who have practiced taking risks develop a mindset that sees obstacles as temporary and solvable. They don't crumble under pressure or give up after failure. Instead, they learn to adapt, bounce back stronger, and try again with new insight. This resilience becomes a powerful asset in all areas of life, allowing you to pursue your goals relentlessly. The more risks you take, the more you strengthen this muscle of confidence and resilience. Over time, you become fearless, not because you never fail, but because you know how to rise every time you fall. Taking risks transforms you from someone who fears the unknown into someone who welcomes it as an essential part of the journey towards success. Having a vision, big, bold, inspiring, is the starting point for any great achievement. But vision alone is not enough. Without action, a vision remains nothing more than a dream floating in your mind. It's easy to get caught up in planning, imagining, and hoping, but unless you take concrete steps forward, your vision will never become reality. Action is the bridge that turns ideas into results. It requires you to be proactive, to take risks, and to face challenges head on. Often the path is unclear and success doesn't come overnight, but every small action, every decision to move forward despite fear or uncertainty brings you closer to your goal. Many people have great visions but fail because they hesitate to act or are afraid of making mistakes. Remember, it's better to take imperfect action than to do nothing at all. Each step you take provides feedback, showing what works, what doesn't, and where you need to adjust. This cycle of action, learning, and adapting is what fuels progress. So don't let your vision stay trapped in your mind or be limited by doubt. Take bold steps, embrace risk, and keep moving forward. Your goals are waiting on the other side of action. Without it, your vision will remain just a dream. Taking risks also means embracing uncertainty. The future is always unknown, and trying to control every outcome will only paralyze you. Instead, successful people learn to dance with uncertainty, making decisions even when they don't have all the answers. This willingness to move forward despite the unknown builds mental toughness and opens doors that cautious hesitation would keep closed. The truth is, uncertainty holds the seeds of innovation and breakthrough. When you embrace it, you create space for new ideas and unexpected opportunities to arise. Another important truth about taking risks is that it builds a mindset of ownership and responsibility. When you take the initiative and put yourself out there, you own both the successes and the failures. This ownership mentality empowers you to take control of your life and your goals, rather than waiting for someone else to hand you permission or direction. It pushes you to be resourceful, creative, and accountable. The more risks you take, the more you grow into a leader of your own destiny, someone who doesn't just dream, but acts decisively and shapes their future. In the end, life rewards those who dare. The world belongs to the risk takers, the innovators, the brave souls who refuse to settle for less. So take that leap, make that bold decision. Your goals are waiting for you on the other side of risk. Thank you.